Oh, okay. Cool. I'm good at this. Uh-huh. Uh, I've done housework. I've done work on the house. It looks like a house on the inside now. Even added a staircase on the inside. Um, oh, and I have a cool door. It would have been better if I had, like... There we go. I got it. Um, this block is attached to a piston that detects when I open... when I do that. This feels loud. Let me just... I want it to still be hearable, but I also want to hear me. Hello? Yes, I can hear myself think. Holy shit. So, if I remember right, this book closes it, and this book opens it. I don't know how that works, but it does. And then I've done some organizing. And I've connected it to my super smelter. Baby's first super smelter. I've made a turtle farm that's more automatic. There's no baby turtles down there, right? Okay, good. Cool, so it works. It actually kills them. And I've killed all but one rabbit by accident. So this hole is just here. We're not gonna worry about it, though. We're going to make... Oh, wait! I went down there for something. Hold on. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm smart. I went down here for this. I have a bunch of smooth quartz. I think that's all I need, yeah. I'm pretty sure I could turn this into both slabs and stairs, which has me set. Bum, bum. And then I have a secret chest. That's not very secret, but Duck is guarding it. Because she's a good girl. Duck is also very loudly snoring behind me. Alright. We go. We make the arena. I have done almost no progress on the dungeon because I've been too preoccupied with making my area pretty. So, where's a good spot for this? I kind of like the idea of putting it over on this mountain. It's already kind of shaped like an arena. But there is just a giant hole. There's just a big old hole down there. So, that's a thing. I suppose I couldn't build a bridge across the hole. That would be kind of cool looking. And I could make the arena over here on this mountaintop. Yeah, that would be sick, actually. That would be absolutely sick. Let's get... Actually, first off, I need to show you what I did. right? I have these 3 boxes, which are all now all tools. Um, I actually found my original toolbox, but I was already working on all of these. So these are all my extra tools. This is my nether box, and this is my backup box, because I'm very smart, and I remember where I put things. Hi, Ina. So now I just have far too many enchanted tools, which is just not a sentence that I thought I'd say. Da -da -da -da. This. Oh, I didn't bring a... that's okay. I have one down in the hole. I'm just gonna yoink this. Show. Yeah, I think that's good. I think I'm gonna sort of like patch in that area with dirt and maybe patch in that area with stone. I definitely didn't do a lot of digging and then realize that there was an entirely, you know, ready hole already right there. That definitely didn't happen. There we go. Da -da -da -da. Just realized I could have used a stone axe for this. Eh. I like how if you look in the distance, if you look far enough in the distance, you can just see all my farms because this area is very, very close to my little industrial district where I've made all the farms. So there's the mob farm. There's the other mob farm, but it's just for creepers because I wanted discs. And then the moss farm, and yeah. Thankfully, I think... Actually, I can turn this off, can't I? Yeah. We'll just turn that bitch off. Anyway, um... Bum, 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 bum. Oh, good. I didn't actually check to see if there was powdered snow up here. But I like the idea of, like, a threshold before the actual arena. What are you barking at? Why are you like this? I didn't think about how I was going to light it. Now that I'm sort of putting it together in my brain here, didn't actually think about how I was gonna light it up. So that might be a slight issue. Maybe I'll see if anybody has some shroom lights. Fuck. I'm trying to think of different light sources. No, I just did the exact same thing again. I got smart. Woo. Um, I'm trying to think of light sources that would be, I don't know, that would include everyone. I do want to replace this entire, like, spruce forest. I think it would look cool if I replaced them with the giant spruce. Make it look extra epic, but that'll probably be later. Mostly because I want to just make giant biomes and then not build anything in them. Oh, my brother is calling. Give me 1 second. We're back. Okay. My brother has my car because he got a flat. So he was asking if he needed to take me to work. But we're good. My mom's got me. Okay, I think that's enough. That should be enough cleared space, right? Well, you see, I say this, but then I look around and it doesn't look like that much. Hang on, we're gonna get the, bonk. And we're gonna start flattening. See where we're at. Snow has such a good sound. Just a genuinely good sound. Whoever came up with the snow sound deserves kudos. Hi, Ducky. Hey, UCB, come here. Hi, do you have... She's collected a bunch of her squeaky toys to sit on my bed with. Mom got her, this adorable little duck squeaky toy that she fucking loves. It's great. It's fucking adorable. Actually, now that I think about it, I kind of want to make it almost like a coliseum. So maybe I'll flatten this a little bit more. Because I want there to be stands around it. I'm realizing this will not get done in the, like, fucking hour I have left. But I will try. An attempt will be made. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. This whole area needs to be retorched. and covered with moss carpet, and I just haven't done it yet. Although I think it would be kind of cool to sort of like, um, sort of like the snowy area in the main, uh, in Purple's main base. It would be kind of cool to bring over the lanterns from there and have them like float above this area. Like a trail of lanterns. I think that would be really cool. Oh, there's things spawning in my maze. Not to worry about that. Don't worry about that. I think I'm gonna bring the edge of this down here. Because I want any walkway to kind of go up. I put sharp 5 on all my axes. I'm having a great time with that. I definitely want to use the landscaping to kind of like make this hole seem bigger as well. Oh, I'm out of space. Do snow. Oh, that's quartz. Let me bonk down this. We'll put most of the quartz in there. Go around and pick up all this. Because I'm gonna have to put back the snow at some point. Because I do want it to be the top of a snowy mountain. I think that would be very fucking cool looking. With just like these open places at the bottom where the podzol is. I think that'd be cool. Do have to shave down a few layers though. Whee! No, I went through all of the trouble. I spent at least 6 hours this past week because I'm like, I don't want to stream anymore where I just don't have any tools because that's how I've been rolling for the last like week or two. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna re-enchant my tools. I'm gonna remake my tools and get everything together. And then I'm gonna make extras so that I don't have to do it again. And then by the time I had finished, almost, I had finished all of the tools and almost all of the armor that I wanted to enchant. By the time I had done that, I'm like, oh, I need some iron to trade with the villagers. And wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? I found my toolbox. Turns out it didn't despawn. I'm just blind and stuck it in and like shift clicked it into a random chest in the iron tower. And yeah, I'm very smart. I'm very smart and I remember where I put all of my things. I won't lie, I'm sitting here like, would it be too much of an effort to set up the haste beacon? The answer is probably yes. But I'm tempted to anyway. Okay. How's this space looking? Pretty good, honestly. I might just leave it up here and just terraform the rest around it. Oh, that is a zombie piglin baby. Hello? Hi. Oh, you have a flower. No, you have some vines. Do you want a carrot? Whoops, that was not a carrot. Here, do you want a carrot? No, come here. Oh, I forgot. I forgot they don't care. I forgot they don't care about gold. Hello, little child. Yes, you are welcome to hang out with me. Yeah, I think we're gonna take it down to this level, and then the rest of it I'm just gonna terraform. I can't tell if he's following me. Oh. Or just randomly running around. I think he's just randomly running around. I'm pretty sure they don't follow you unless, like... Unless I'm wrong. I kind of wish that more mobs did the zombie piglin thing, where as soon as you, like, smack one of them, a bunch of them come after you. Because I know zombies do it now. Which is terrifying, by the way. But I wish, like, Enderman did it. If only because, especially in, like, a multiplayer world, like this, they get trapped in places. Like on ODD, it was in Big Hole that they would get trapped, and because mushrooms down, grew down in the Big Hole, like, and I hung out around it a lot, they'd just pick up mushrooms and then never despawn because they wouldn't wander anywhere where they could put the mushroom down. And once they pick up something, they become persistent. So I went down there at one point, and like, the entire cave was filled with Endermen holding mushrooms. But speaking of zombie piglins, I've been slowly getting together enough magma to make a gold farm, which has been a grind. It's not been a good time. I hate collecting magma. Especially trying to do it with the nether spawn we have, which is better than most, I will say. It's at least not, like, just straight nether waste for as far as the eye can see, with nothing in it. But it is a crimson forest. So, it could be better. If you go in there without gold boots, they just fucking kill you. I had to make, I wanted to make, like, a little nether spawn area for, at least just for purple. And I ended up having to, like, I ended up having to, like, put buttons and warped mushrooms, like, all around. Absolutely everywhere. Every spawnable block. And even then, they spawn, the hoglins still spawn on that. They don't care, but then they just get so scared they can't leave. You just put a few warp mushrooms every couple of blocks, and they're too scared after they spawn to attack you. Also, a thing I didn't know is that, oh hi, the piglins aren't afraid of them, only the hoglins. I thought the piglins were too. We're just gonna fill this in with some stone because it's handy in my inventory. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I do want to do that idea of bringing the those lanterns around and using those to light up the area. That would look sick as hell. Yeah, I want to make some shapes like that in the top layers, just because it'll make that hole feel bigger. Because in actuality, it's it's not that much longer to just go around. Oops. Right? But also, it would be cool if what I might do is a sort of like I could make this the entrance-ish to like where you come in to fight. So like you walk up the stairs and then you're just in the arena, and then the stands are a sort of semicircle around it. That would be perfect, actually. Then I wouldn't need as much space. I wouldn't have to terraform as much. I do want to bring this down. But yeah, I think these semicircle shapes kind of help bring in that illusion that, like, the hole is bigger than it looks. Or the hole looks bigger than it is. There we go. I'm just gonna fill this in. Oh, I didn't even realize that block needed to update. Bum, bum, bum. Also, don't worry about my grass usage. I have so much grass. I am gonna use some stone to, like, do this, though, I think. Just because I don't want to have to double dirt, honestly. Bum, 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 bum. Perfect. Now we just cover my framework in dirt. I honestly need to sit at the mud making machine for a little while, I think, because we have enough dirt extra that there's no chance I'm gonna need it. I just haven't sat at the mud machine for a while. There we go. I think that's a pretty convincing side of the thing. And now I kind of just want to round this area out a little more. Like fill in this little divot, and then I think we'll be good to go. Sort of like, let me just roughly get rid of the snow in the area I want to fill in. I'm aware that I could just fill it with snow, but I don't like that idea. I I have I have certain problems with doing certain things when it comes to terraforming. I don't like making hollow stuff, and it doesn't make sense to me to use snow to fill things in. I'm aware that these are stupid. Like, there's no need for me to do this. But it makes my brain feel better. Yeah, this area is gonna get its own biome. I can already feel it in my bones. It doesn't look very much like a circle on the map. Let me grab a bed. Actually, I think my only bed... Oh wait, no. There's beds over... There's beds over by Spleef. Yeah. I'm so smart. Okay. So, this doesn't look like a circle yet. That's fine. The map is so good for building. Unironically. Like, it has some other cheaty things I can do with it. Like using it to find armor stands and stuff. But I I'm not afraid to say that, like, its main use to me is I just use it to make sure that things make sense as I set them out. I think it would be cool to kind of, like, make this area almost like cliffs, since it drops off so steeply. Oh, I'm just gonna break this powdered snow. We have literal buckets full of it. We have so many. Oh, there's just a hole here. Alright. How we doing? Almost. I think we need more on this side. Yeah. I want to make a decent size semicircle here. And then I'll make sort of like where I want it to come out to. And then we can design some cliffs around that. I think we're gonna end up filling in this whole hole. I do kind of wish that, because if you put more than one layer of snow over dirt, um, it turns, or over grass, it turns it back to dirt. I do wish that it didn't do that. I wish snow would, at least when it's layers, keep it. I understand the block not, but I wish the layers of snow, like, kept it fine. Alright, let me get rid of this bit, and then we'll see how we look. It's a little lopsided. I think I need more in this area. Or I just need to, like, chill. Yeah, I think we'll keep this shape. And I'll just find a semicircle that fits within that. Let me get some stone. This will probably get replaced with some path blocks and stuff, but that's fine by me. And I think I'm just gonna Yep. Why is my music not playing? Ah, because it finished. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, we've got dog. We're gonna play dog. I love dog. Fucking love dog. Dog is a great disc, and I'm so mad that it's not in the game. I know that it's really similar to cat, but I don't care. Bum, bum, bum. We're just gonna follow the shape that I carved out of the snow. Roughly. And then we'll put cliffs at the back that we can cover with big old trees. And it'll look fucking awesome. Sure would be grand. Bonk. For real though, the minimap is a lifesaver, and I'm so glad that I think it was Ran showed it to me. Because it is my favorite thing. I put it on basically every I put it on basically every world that I can. Just because being able to see an above view makes it really easy to figure out if I'm actually making circles. And being able to tell if I can actually make circles is a very useful fucking tool. Especially when you're me. So, we're gonna put cliffs on this afterwards. But for now, I want a semicircle that will fit this. I'm gonna make sure that this isn't too even. Let me just do that real quick. Yeah, that seems good. Let me pick up all the snow and shit down here. Oh, has it been 5 minutes? Did it just despawn? Like, obviously I can do stuff like figure out where things dropped using the item radar. I can do a lot of stuff when it comes to, like, finding certain mobs. I used it once to find a raid that had gotten lost. That I found in the bottom of a ravine.
Bumblebearer says /.
Oh yeah, my game still does that. I don't know why it freezes every time I send a chat message. It just does, and now I have to live with it. Okay. So, if we include this as one of the edges. So this is one of the edges. Right here. This is going to be one of the edges here. How far this way can we get? We can probably go to about here-ish. Oh. Hey has answered the call of the void. Rest in pieces. Alright. So, I want to be able to include stands. So we're gonna give it like 2 or 3 from there. So we bring it in like 3 right here. So like here. So I need me a circle that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. What if we just make it a 16 by 16 circle? What if I just want a 16 diameter? I'd be okay with that. I think I'm good with that. Whoop! Everything's fine. Nothing happened. Hey, he's making a second attempt. I promise I'm loading no new chunks. Oh. Alright, let me get into Plots Modeler. We're gonna give me... We're gonna go back. I want a sphere. And I want it to be... Is this the radius? No, this has to be the diameter, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me just bonk. How do I want to center this? What I could do, wait a minute. Let me bump it up to 18.
Hey, I2 characters says O slash. Bumblebearer says I. Bumblebearer says welcome.
What I could do is... That leaves a space of 6 with 2 on either side, right? So what I could do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then do like
Hey, I2
this.
characters says I was thinking of building a creeper farm, but then I couldn't get 4 cats to teleport to me, so I've given up on that. Bumblebearer says if you want gunpowder, I have a farm that makes just creepers. Hey, I2 characters says how much gunpowder do you have? Bumblebearer says 'tis outside purple, so it's fair game.
I think right now it's like at least 9 stacks.
Bumblebearer says I think RN is like
Let
at least
me
9
check.
stacks. Bumblebearer says let me check. Hey, I2 characters says never mind NLMAO.
Oh, it's far less. It also makes music discs.
Bumblebearer says it also makes music discs LMAO. Hey I2 characters says holy shit are these cats stupid.
Hold on. Why not use the water? Why not use the, like,
Bumblebearer
not
says why
cat
not use
one?
the like. Bumblebearer says not cat one.
So that would put this like here. But we'll see.
Hey I2 characters says not fast enough.
Never fast enough for hey hey.
Bumblebearer says never fast enough for hey hey.
Bum bum. Okay. Perfect. We're gonna go bonk 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 bonk.
Hey
bonk,
I2
bonk,
characters
bonk,
says
bonk.
not I need a bunch of TNT for debris.
Yeah. I have like a few stacks if you want it.
Bumblebearer says I have like a few stacks if you want it. Hey I2 characters says perhaps. Bumblebearer says I think like 8 stacks. Bumblebearer says I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if this is big enough for. Hold on. Let me try 20. That looks right. Let me try 20. Hold on. Circles. Bumble's main enemy. My arch nemesis. Circles.
Hey I2 characters says it's the redstone.
Huh?
Hey I2 characters says they can't move when they're in this one pit. Bumblebearer says eh?
You just made an anti-cat teleportation pit. Amazing. Does that look big enough for a fight? That seems big enough for a fight, right?
Hey I2 characters says okay I actually believe this NWO. Hey I2 characters says this cat is lost. Bumblebearer says oh whoa.
Oh, whoa. Alright, hold on. Does that look big enough to have a fight in? It seems big enough. Yeah? I think that's big enough. That's gotta be big enough to have a fight in. Surely. Yeah. I didn't actually bring any wood with me to make a bridge, so we're just not gonna worry about it. And now I get to do the fun task of trying to, uh, divide this circle into thirds. Which I made harder for myself because it's not an odd number. But first, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this for a few minutes. I'm also gonna have to figure out if I can recreate each. Actually, what I could do is what they did with the Nether hub, actually. I could just like, hello? What? Am I insane? Am I just not, that's not real? Hang on. Oh, I know what's happening. Okay. I thought I was losing my mind for a second there because I could very faintly hear like chains and fucking nether mob sounds or some shit. It's the discs from underneath my okay. It's it's 13 and 11 playing down in the thing. I thought I was losing it. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I thought I was just losing my marbles. Like, why are there just does dog for some reason have these sounds in it? No, no, I'm just nuts. So what I could do is, grab some quartz. And just divide it into fourths. Right? Like this. Oops. Right? Which would kind of be cool. But I kind of want to do thirds now. You know? So how many blocks make this up? 1, 2. So we have 4 times 6 is 24. And then each side is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 times 8 is 36. 36 plus 24 is 60. Ooh, wait. That's perfect, actually. That's perfect, actually. So I just have to do 20 blocks of each color. So we go into and then like that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we need 6 more. Six. And then we go to that same spot. Right there. We do that with blue. And then the rest of it's purple. Like that. It feels like I should bring blue and red together here, though, and have purple be at the beginning here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just because it's in our... just because it's by our area. Just because it's by our area. We're gonna do that instead. My phone is buzzing. What do you want, phone? Oh, nothing. Yeah, we're gonna have red and blue meet over here. Just so it doesn't look like favoritism.
Hey I2 characters says the cats have stopped spawning.
Uh-oh.
Hey I2 characters says I am mad.
Uh-oh. Like they stopped teleporting?
Bumblebearer says like they stopped teeping.
Teeping.
Hey I2 characters says they never peed.
Rude.
Hey I2 characters says they stopped spawning. Bumblebearer says rude.
We want an unobstructed view of the whole. That's a nice boulder. Someday I'll fix the inside of this. It'll probably be when I build an entire biome around this arena. That one I don't mind fixing with one layer. It's a cave. Caves do that all the time. I've just gotten really into making biomes. And I've just kind of discovered that I like doing it. And now I can't stop doing it. You know? Hang on. I forgot to pick up the red bits down here. There we go. I also want to take this hole and use some glow lichen on it. I think that's a decent area. So then, what I want to do is, where's the center point? It's like right here. Yeah. Nah. I do want to... I want to put our emblems in the middle, but I don't know what the other two look like actually. I'm realizing. So I'll just leave that be. Let's see, let me just... I have gravel, right? Yeah. We're gonna make some coarse dirt. Don't worry, there's a method to my madness. It looks like random placing. Because it is. But it's strategic because now we have wear patterns. I want this area to be the least worn because it's where everybody comes in. So everybody walks here. So it'll be the most, like, tamped down. And then the rest of the wear patterns are just random. And then we'll just refine this a little bit. I don't like how this one just stops. Let me just... Yeah. There we go. Just tweaking them until I like them. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's see what else I have. I could probably use some logs.
Hey, I2 characters says Yete Cat is teleporting now.
Looks pretty good actually.
AI2 characters says one of these creeper farm designs requires 45 cats. Bumblebearer says Jesus Christ. AI2 characters says how many does yours have? Bumblebearer says 0. AI2 characters says damn. Bumblebearer says it's just a platform that can only spawn creepers and washes them off with water. AI2 characters says only spawn creepers? AI2 characters says how does that work? Bumblebearer says you can manipulate spawn conditions yet. AI2 characters says damn. AI2 characters says BRB.
Oh.
Bumblebearer says OOP.
It's basically just using carpets and like trapdoors to manipulate the space inside.
Bumblebearer says basically Jason using carpets and trapdoors to manipulate the space inside so that it gets rid of the possibility of skellies or zombies or spiders spawning.
Basically, like, you need a space that's too short for a skeleton. Which I think they need, well, actually, let's just go look at it. This is the spawning platform. Right? So, it's just shy, because of these trapdoors, it's just shy of, a skeleton requires at least 2 blocks to spawn, right? And because of this glass, the spiders can't spawn either. So spiders need, I think it's a 2x3 area that's at least 1 block high. And skeletons and zombies need an area that's at least 1 block tall. So, naturally, they can't spawn. I'm gonna need to go get some packed mud. Which I hope I still have plenty of. I think I dumped a bunch into the storage system. Ah. Loads. Let's see if it's sitting inside the mud machine. Nope. On the bright side, we can just sit here and get about a stack or 2 of this. I love this thing. The only thing I'm not a fan of is that it occasionally just decides to make far too many water bottles, which eventually fucks up the machine because it's working off of keeping the bottom both the dispenser for the bottles and the yeah, it sometimes tosses up too many. it's working off keeping both of those things, uh, both the hopper that collects the bottles and the dispenser that holds them almost completely full. So when there's too many bottles, it it fucks it up. So this is full, that's full, and there's still a bunch of bottles. If I just remove one, all but one, I wonder what happens. How many bottles we got in here? Okay. We have enough there. Oh, and this is almost full. I must have added more at some point. That explains why it's not doing anything. Let me just, like, take 30 of those. There we go. That works perfectly now. We'll just have to feed these. Hang on. Why are you doing this? Are you full up? Oh, but it's... Gotcha. It's weird, the, like, amount of... How do I sentence? Okay. We're gonna do that, and it'll suck them all up. Cool. Yeah, it occasionally just gets too full of water bottles. And I'm not sure why. I'm gonna grab this and put it in here. I'm just gonna grab the extra bottles and go put them in my potion thing. I'm sure this won't cause a problem. It won't. It'll be fine. It'll just dispense a singular water bottle. Okay. Let me check on... Yes. I'm making lots of nether bricks. Mostly just because we don't have that much nether brick. And it makes a decent... It makes a decent building block. Let's grab some wheat from the tower. Everything else can be baled. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Is there stuff stuck on this again? Okay, good. Whee! I don't think I'm gonna bother with any other thing to fill this in. I'll just make it stone bricks, maybe. Or not stone bricks, the mud bricks. But I think packed mud will fit in here just as well. Why do you always drop the helmet? I want the boots. We'll just fill this in. I don't really want there to be anything to stumble over, or I would put down, like, slabs and stuff. I kind of just want it to be a nice, like, flat surface, just so it doesn't interrupt trying to fight. Like, that seems annoying. Alright, we're gonna sleep real quick. And that's like 90% of it done. I'm gonna up my plots modeler to... We'll make it 26 so that I have 3 extra spaces. I'm gonna make these, I think, into stairs. That's not what I wanted. Hang on, I'm an idiot. There we go. So, I think what I'm gonna do... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect! This is already 8 blocks wide at this point. So I'm just gonna build the circle out from there. It follows along here. Like this. And then bonk, 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 bonk. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, bonk. I found a small problem. Maybe I need to make this slope smaller. Let me bump it down to like 24. Or 23. Let's go 20. No, wait. We'll go, what do we go? 22. And then we do my idea. Yeah. Hang on. I'll be smart eventually. If you give me enough time, I'll eventually be smart. That's how it works. Okay. So we have the 6 and then the 3. We have 6 and then it goes like this. And then it goes bonk, bonk, bonk. And then like that. This one might be too small. Yeah, this one's too small. Let's go 24. I'm good at this, I swear. I promise I am good at the thing. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 3. 1, 2, 3. Was it 4? Yeah. 4. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Bonk, bonk. Did I do this wrong? Huh? I feel like I did this wrong. Hmm? 1, 2, 3, 4. Never mind, I did it right. So this will be the size of the stands. And what I could do is sort of this deal. And then I could just have different colors, like pillar, as we go. So like this. Except I kind of want to go here. We can just go around like this. And then we top it with white. And another ring of, like, color. That would be kind of cool. I'm gonna go... Yeah, it's 2 blocks in between. Because I don't want to make something huge. I would rather it be simple. Actually. Alright. So like this, maybe? And then this one can be like that, maybe? Oh, you know what I could do? Actually, no, I think we'll just make it whatever color happens to be here. Or we could make it white. Yeah, I think we'll just make it white. So, how does this go? I'm trying to figure out a regular pattern. I want at least... Hmm. Maybe it should be 3 blocks in between. Just so that I can actually, like... So it would be here. And then maybe we can put 2 next to each other. I'm not sure. I don't think that this will get done before I gotta go. Because Mom's taking me, and she's just on her way back now. And I still have to go make sure that my clothes are dry. But we're gonna try and at least, like, outline where all the pillars can go. I'm gonna get rid of these because I think that they're confusing me. I'm gonna outline where all the pillars can go, and I'm gonna try and at least, like, settle on a pattern to go between the pillars. That way you know basically how it's gonna look when I'm done. Alright. So, if we go like this, right? And then we can use quartz to make a fancy little thing there. This would be, hold on. The pillar would be here for this. It would be here. And then I think because it's even, I'm gonna have to go with 2. So, like, one here. One there. And then if we put it there. Yeah. I think that should do it. If I put it right here. That'll give me. Yeah. That works. That works for me. Hell yeah. Okay. So here, here. Bonk bonk. Here. Here. And then we push it back one. We go there. Perfect. I like that setup. Cool. I think I'm gonna do the pillars by section also. So I'm gonna go like this. Just because I think that helps make it make more sense. Oh, hey, it's back. Right? Like, it's purple on this front side. But then you still have every other color represented. I'm also thinking of making the stands sort of like set up higher, almost. I haven't decided on that one. Because I could fill the space with banners. Let me stack each of these. And get my shit together. Bonk. Oops. Oh, wait. We've only got a few minutes left. We're gonna play Wait. I haven't listened to that one in a while. I think... Yeah. Although I am realizing that I'm doing this in a snowy area, and so this white might not be so, like, visible. Should I make this out of something else? Maybe I could use... I have a bunch of smooth sandstone. Would that look nice? Make it kind of warm looking? What do you think? Would that stand out enough from the... I think that would stand out enough. Or maybe end stone? We don't have loads that I know of, though. I don't want to use something that favors, like, a specific faction too much. I think the sandstone would be nice. We don't need that much, but I think the sandstone would be nice. I'm worried about it not standing out. What else do we have? I could go with something dark, but that feels really oppressive. Especially because the concretes are already so dark. Like, I could go with mud, but that sounds really dark. And if I use, like, a colored terracotta, it's gonna look like it's favoring a certain faction over the other, it feels like. We'll try sandstone. And if sandstone doesn't, like, stand out enough, though I think it will. I think it'll be enough. I just know quartz doesn't stick out very well at all, and this area is going to get snowed on eventually. Yeah, there's some snow. So we're gonna do this. And I think what I kind of want to go for is I sort of just want like this. And then I can go around these like that. I think that stands out well against the white. Oh, I need to make more fucking concrete. It's time for riveting gameplay. Bum, 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 bum. Thank you for your enthusiasm, Hacha. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I could do. I brought I brought glass. I brought glass, so what I could do is um use that on like the inner part. Just color it and use that. And then I could like basically extend um some of the fighting area like underneath the stands. Although I guess if people are watching, that's kind of a dick move. You know, feels kind of dickish to be like, yeah, you don't get to watch though. Maybe we can make that a separate like seating area. I do want it to be like actually useful. Did I do all the concrete? I did do all the concrete. Perfect. What I didn't do was grab fireworks out of my fireworks box. Alright. So we have the basic idea of what I'm gonna do. And now I'm thinking for this area. I just kind of like do my best.
Hey I2 characters says, hey Bumble, are you sure it's fine for me to use the TNT?
Yeah, I made it ages ago and never used it.
Bumblebearer says, yeah, I made it ages ago and never used it. Hey I2 characters says, alright. Hey I2 characters says, where is it then? Bumblebearer says, plus I can get more gunpowder from the mob farm. Bumblebearer says, barn.
Let
Hey
me get
I2 characters says,
fireworks.
okay.
Let me get fireworks and I'll show. Eh. It looks so pretty from up here. Here.
Bumblebearer says, I'm outside the barn.
Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Where is the hey hey? Oh wait, no! I just realized that all of my turnips got ruined. Oh wait.
AI2 characters says why do you get pickup priority? Bumblebearer says I was here first. AI2 characters says okay I know how. Bumblebearer says I tossed you my red concrete by mistake.
Yay.
AI2 characters says just put the rest in here.
Yee.
AI2 characters says tie. Bumblebearer says yeet. Bumblebearer says good luck, laughing face. AI2 characters says I need 3 more blocks of netherite.
Blocks. Oh my god. I'm over here making a fighting arena so that she and I can get knockback sticks. Meanwhile, this is how the other half live. So if I go like this, right? And I do some parkour to get up here. Fuck. And then I can go like that. How does that look? Like, not great, but not awful. Actually, that one's not bad. That's not bad. What if I go like this? That's worse. I could just use slabs. What if I went like this? Honestly, that looks the best. That's what looks best so far. We're gonna go with that. Yeah, that definitely looks the best so far. Let me grab some glass and dye. And we're gonna do this. Eh. And no, this one. Hang on. I'm having a thing here. I'm realizing something looks cool. This looks like fucking magic. Let's see it in the daytime when you can actually tell what I'm looking at. I don't understand by the way. I have no idea why my voice sounds so quiet on stream because I'll listen to it back on either like the YouTube VOD or just like the regular Twitch VOD, and it'll be totally fine. Oh yeah, that looks cool as shit. Look at that. And we can just do this. Well, I'm gonna follow like the general area, but like, you know what I mean. Just go like that. It looks a lot less Greek Colosseum than I intended, but it does look really cool. And that's basically what I was going for. So, I think I succeeded. Alright. And then I think for this middle bit, because it'll be the only thing, like, actually different. I have an idea to sort of, like... Let me fill this in with red. Oh, wait, no. I was going... How did I do this? Excellent question, me. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay. So sort of like that, right? And then we go like this. And then I was thinking. Hi, Chia. I'm building a coliseum. Yes. It's turning out a lot more tech than I meant. Like, it's turning out to be look a lot more like, Breath of the Wild than it is like original Legend of Zelda. But, it looks cool. I'm over in the lavender field. And then I can attach that. Oops. Whoops. I can attach that to the slabs. Right? And then it looks really weird. It looks like a face! Oh, we are leaning into that. Hang on. We're gonna make it look more like a face. Hang on, I've forgotten how slabs and everything works. There, it looks even more like a face now. Fuck yeah. Yeah, this is turning out a lot more Breath of the Wild than it is, like Roman Colosseum. I'm okay with that. Yee, this is probably as far as I'm gonna get for today. Because I have to leave fairly soon, and I need to make sure that my clothes are clean. But this is basically how it'll turn out. I'll be able to get home tonight and finish it. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Eh. I'm gonna get as far as I can before 6. And then when it hits 6, if my mom's not back, that's when I'll end. If my mom gets back, then I have run out of time. See, the problem is now I have to... Oh. Oh. Those blocks aren't real. Don't worry. I really wasn't expecting it to look like this. I think it's just that concrete doesn't really lend itself to ruins. You know? It doesn't really lend itself to the kind of style of everything being broken. It's a perfectly smooth block. Yeah, that's what these big areas that's what these big areas of blue and red are for. They're going to be the stands. The purple ones are really close to the edge just because that's where the entrance is. We get to be the entrance, but because we get to be the entrance, we don't get stands. Alright, how did I do this other one? I really wasn't expecting it to turn out this way. I really was trying to make something, like, ruiny. Well, I figured since one of the, tasks was a fight, there should be a place to have a fight. Don't mind me almost falling off. Everything's totally fine. Everything is within my control. Oops. Totally fine. Everything's cool. Oh. I didn't know that you'd promised them a PvP arena. Yeah, I I wanted to do the PvP battle it so that I could get stick. Eh. Something with Reds and their desire to fight constantly. Yes. I desire stick. Oh, bro, I am so good at pattern. I pattern so good. I am the best at patterning. Simply stick. I was originally going to do this in white quartz, in smooth quartz, until I realized I'm doing it in a snowy area, and that might just affect a little bit. Um, wait, how did I do this? Oh, okay. What if I do this? Oh, it is time to end because I have to go to work. It does have good fighting vibes. I will finish this tonight. I love you dearly. Thanks for hanging out. I have to go to work. Bye-bye.